In today's episode, we'll talk about the most common mistakes of a gel polish manicure. We'll show you what to avoid and how to ensure the design is durable and will stay intact till your client's next appointment. Hi, I'm Connie, and this is a channel dedicated to the art of nail styling. Today, we'll look at eliminating common mistakes in a gel polish manicure. It seems simple, but it's important to know what not to do. Let's get started. The products and tools we'll use today are a 100 to 180 file, a laser file, carbide bit number 1, carbide bit number 9, cuticle bit number 1, purple cleaner, and acid-free primer. We will also need mineral base in sophisticated, gel polish in Bonton, tip-top top coat, and the Master Nail Art Brush 006. One of the many advantages of a gel polish manicure is, of course, its durability. On average, such a manicure lasts 2 to 3 weeks. It's a great option for women for whom a classic nail polish simply isn't strong enough. But to achieve a truly long-lasting gel manicure, it must be done properly. We work on a natural nail plate using a 100 to 180 grit nail file. Using the 180 side, we move from left to right, holding the file at a right angle. If necessary, we can delicately round the corners of the natural nail on both sides. To even out the side edge, we use the laser file. We'll shorten long nails a lot quicker using an electric nail file. We should only use it to file down to the fingertip, then switch to a manual file. Otherwise, our client could feel a burning sensation or discomfort on their skin. We take the carbide number 1 bit and set the speed to 15,000 RPM. Holding the bit at a right angle, we file the nails down with the central part of the file moving left to right. Then take a 100 to 180 manual file and shorten the nails to the desired length. We delicately round the corners of the nail, turn the client's hand over and ensure the sides are symmetrical. The natural nail should run parallel to the axis of the finger and the natural edges of the nail. Mistake number 1 is leaving impurities under the nail plate. If we don't get rid of the excess material, air pockets will form and the gel will peel away from the free edge. Mistake number 2 is an improper preparation of the nail plate. Before applying new gel polish, we must fully remove any previously applied product. Old layers of polish get air pockets over time, which is why we should remove them altogether to ensure our manicure lasts till the next appointment. We shouldn't go over one spot with a file more than twice, and then we must buff the plate. Mistake number 3 is not removing the cuticle residue from the nail plate. We use the number 9 bit at 15,000 RPM to remove it all and lift the nail fold. We work from left to right, keeping the bit flat against the plate. Then, using the cuticle number 1 bit, we make a pocket under the nail wall. We start from the center and go right. We work using 1/3 of the bit's length, and using its belly, we even out the ends of the walls. We change the rotation direction and work the opposite side of the nail. Using scissors number 4, we cut off the cuticle starting from the left. Using just the scissors tip, we cut out the cuticle bit by bit, trying to do it in one place so as not to corrugate the edge. We even out the dry skin above the nail wall using the belly of the cuticle number 1 bit, working at a very low speed without touching the nail plate. Once done, we dehydrate the nail with a pad soaked in the purple cleaner. Mistake number 4 is using a cleaner that is not suitable for a natural plate. If we choose one with oil or shea butter in it, the styling won't last as the product is not made for dehydration, but specifically created for finishing off already gelled stylings. Additionally, if the cleaner you're using hasn't been closed properly or has been opened a long time ago, its properties would have changed significantly because some ingredients simply evaporated. Mistake number 5 is not using a primer. Not priming the nail plate may lead to air pockets, so we always recommend using a primer before each manicure. Mistake number 6 is a badly picked base coat. If you know your client well, you will know exactly what base to go for. So it's very important to ask a new client a lot of questions to assess her needs and choose the most suitable option. A base should always be matched specifically to individual clients' nails. Mistake number 7 is flooding the cuticles. We should avoid flooding the cuticles with any product, whether a base, color, or top coat. It will certainly lead to air pockets, and that's just one step away from allergic reactions and green bacteria. We apply the base coat starting at 1/3 of the nail length and then push the product towards the cuticles. leaving approximately a 1mm gap. We apply a thin layer across the entire surface, securing the free edge. If the nails are thin and bendy, we add a bit more product to create an overlay and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. Mistake number 8 is an uneven base coat. If the base coat is thicker in one area and thinner in another, the nail surface will be wavy and we won't be able to achieve a perfect line of light. Additionally, areas where the base is too thin are susceptible to air pockets, which will cause the gel polish to chip. If you haven't cured the badly applied base, you can still save it by evening out the surface so that the product is distributed evenly across the entire nail plate. A small brush will be perfect to get the job done. If the layer of base you applied is too thick, but you didn't notice it before your client cured her nails in the lamp, don't worry, you can still fix it. Simply wipe the surface with a pad soaked in purple cleaner, file off the excess with a regular nail file, and apply color layers as normal. The same process applies if your base layer is too thin. In this case, apply a second, even layer of the base across the entire nail. Cure it in the lamp, and then proceed with your client's color of choice. Leaving and curing air bubbles guarantees a lack of durability. Additionally, if we opted for a natural nail finish, the area around an air bubble will collect impurities and start looking dirty over time. Mistake number 10 is an inaccurate or messy application of color, an uneven surface, or placement too far away from the cuticles. We start applying our polish at 1/3 of the nail's length and pushing the product up towards the cuticles. We focus on the sides of the nail. We try to push as much product towards the side walls as possible, making sure not to flood them. We use a thin brush to add color along the cuticle and the nail fold. Mistake number 11 is applying too thick a layer of gel polish. If we apply the product too thickly, it won't cure properly in the lamp and may crease. Excess gel polish can be taken off the brush by running the strands against the neck of the bottle. The remaining product should be distributed evenly across the entire nail surface. Mistake number 12 is an uneven light line and not covering the entire surface with a top coat, leaving the area by the cuticles uncovered. We apply the top coat starting at 1/3 of the nail length and spread it around the entire surface. Then we add a tiny bit more, and using a thin brush we even out the light line and the area by the cuticles. Mistake number 13 is filing the free edge once the manicure is done. If you file down freshly cured gel polish, it's almost certain the edge will pick up air and the gel polish will chip. And we're done! This is what a properly and safely executed gel polish manicure should look like. This concludes our episode. Let us know in the comments below what were or are your biggest challenges in executing a perfect gel polish manicure. Thanks for watching. Bye!